What attracted you to the part and made you want to play Ruth?
Uh, what attracted me to the part? It's like, where do you have an hour? I mean, first of all, being part of the MCU world, it's such a dream. It's bigger than a dream. Like I never thought about that, and it's such a big honor, and I'm so excited to be part of it. And Ruth is she's an ex-Black Widow, right? She works for the US government, close to Ross, the legend Harrison Ford. And I think what's so special about her for me is that she's like, first of all, such a badass, super tough, super strong, super mission oriented, straightforward, no BS, right? Eyes on the ball, as I say. But at the same time, that's my interpretation because of her past, she has a lot of understanding to the ability of people to change. So I think this kind of like combination of this character made me very excited to play and to approach. And also there were just some scenes that I was like, I couldn't wait to take part of and to do. So so many reasons that I was just drawn immediately to Ruth and to this project in general.
You touched on this a little bit, but describe Ruth as her character and how she fits into the story.
Okay. So Ruth Bat-Seraph, as I mentioned, she is an ex-Black Widow. She works for the US government very closely to our the amazing Harrison Ford, to Ross, the president. Um, and I cannot say much, right? No spoilers, but she joins kind of like Sam's journey within this film, kind of like him trying to solve this international crisis that's being unfolded through the film. And she is a true badass. You don't want to mess with her. And yeah, there are some really exciting scenes that I cannot wait for the fans to watch.
What ways do you relate to her?
Wow. In what ways do I relate to her? Listen, she's very different. The character is very different for me, definitely. Her past and everything is so different and complex and dark in a way, the way I see it. Um, I think her ability to kind of like see people and their ability to change, and to go through transformation, which I also think it's such a big part of the film and its message. That's something that I really support and resonate with. At least I hope so. So yeah.
So, what was your experience working with Anthony Mackie?
Ah, wow. Mackie, never boring with Anthony Mackie. Never, never. Super fun. I always say like the energy of the lead on any set is it's so important because the energy he brings really resonate, and you get that even if you're his partner, scene partner, or the crew, it's really affected by it. And he was so funny, so nice, so down to earth. Like it's like for me, it's the first time doing an MCU project film, and I was like a bit nervous and excited in the beginning, but right from the moment I met him and him making me, and I think everyone feels so comfortable, it was so welcoming and it felt so natural. So yeah, I'm very grateful for him for that, for sure. And he's also like super funny, so it was always fun. Super funny, super funny. Cut the check, right? Yeah.
What impressed you most about the production design?
Wow. So many things. I remember every day was like shocking and exciting for me to see what they do, the production design and how they build things. And I remember every day was just like, wow, wow. And there was one scene that's like a big, big one, of like a lot of actors, a lot of people. And I remember just standing there because every day you film and you're busy and you have like stunt rehearsal and trainings, everything is going on. And then I remember just having one scene that I was just standing watching their work and everyone's work and just being in awe and understanding what I take part of and how much attention to the tiniest detail they take care of and how all the departments work together. incredible. And I think you can see it in the film as well. It's just really, yeah, breathtaking and really a learning experience for me as an actress as well to be on this set for sure.
You mentioned the stunt work. What kind of training did you have to prepare for the role?
We had a lot of training for this role. I started 2 to 3 months before coming to Atlanta where we filmed it, 5 times a week training, also like a certain diet to gain some weight and muscles. And I always say I love sport, I love working out, but this was a whole new level and scale that I gained. And then also when we arrived to Atlanta, I had a lot of stunt rehearsals, working for my fight scenes because some of it I did myself. So it was so much fun, and also it really helped me to get into the world and the character because her physicality is such a big part of the role and who she is. So even for the acting, even for the way I held myself and walked, it really, really was a major part of it, I think. Yeah.
You talked about enjoying the experience of being part of the film and how much you liked it. What was something that most stood out? What did you like the most?
Oh, I really enjoy the people, to be very, very honest. It's just the cast, but also the crew was just like the best people to wake up in the morning, long days, physical days sometimes. Sometimes when you're not filming, you go to do the physical work. Like always, there's always something because it's such a big thing. And I also wanted to be so prepared. So also like being able to wake up and work just with the best people, most supportive. And also what really surprised me is how collaborative it was. You don't know. It's such a big world, the MCU world, that you don't know how much me is like my part I can say, and they really listened if I had questions or idea or suggestions or like I don't know. They were so open, and it just made it the best, to be honest, and really helped everything else, I think. Yeah.
We have one more question, and this is a good one. What do you think fans can look forward to when they see the film?
Wow, I think the fans will be very excited for this film. Listen, there are amazing, crazy, oh my God. I mean, we have the Red Hulk, right? There are so amazing like action sequences, crazy thing to expect. And at the same time, there is such a beautiful, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but I saw the film only a few days ago, so it's very fresh, and I'm so moved by it until now because it's only a few days ago. It has also like this grounded feeling for it. Very character driven. We also have new Captain America, right? Who has military experience and is very strong, but he didn't take the serum, right? He's like superpowers. He's human. I think his biggest superpower is his heart. Sorry if it sounds like a cliche, but it's true and it's beautiful. So I think this combination of having this action, but at the same time having the heart of it, really you feel it when you watch the movie. I think that's what makes it so special and beautiful. And that's something that I'm really looking forward for the fans to watch. Yeah.